What is going on, everyone? Thank you all so much for being here today. And today what I'm going to be working on is a brake light flasher module for my third brake light here. Now, I picked this up on Amazon. This works for both LED and incandescent bulbs. I will throw the link for this in the description below. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. We'll remove this housing and then go from there. Okay, so to remove the entire third brake light housing here, you're going to want to get underneath the engine lid. And first thing you want to do is pop this little clip off that covers up the wiring. Well, mine broke into a million pieces. God, that was really brittle. Okay, try not to break it like I did, but you'll need to remove that because underneath here, you'll reveal the harness connection right there. And then from there, you want to remove these two 10mm bolts right here and here. Okay, so I'll pull these two 10mm bolts out real quick. Okay, now we can lower this back down. Wiggle it a little bit and it should come right out. You can see how like faded the front half of mine is compared to the plastic that's never been exposed to the weather. So I actually just took some headlight restoration to this, so it looks a lot better now. Not necessary, but it was gonna bother me. So with this out, I have the manual pulled up, the PDF manual that they supply on their website. I'm gonna start by cutting back this shrink tube here so I can gain access to the wires here. Do something like that. Should be plenty of wire for me here. These are the exposed wires. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this yellow one with the black stripe on it is the ground. Sorry, I know it's kind of hard to see. But just to be sure, I'm gonna go plug it back into the car, hit the brake light, and I have a little light up tool that will show me which wire has power. With the brake light depressed, you can see that the light is lit up here, so I will just use this to figure out which one of these has power. I believe it's the one that's green with yellow, the yellow stripe. Perhaps not. Oh, interesting. I was wrong. So the yellow wire with the black stripe has power, and the green wire with the yellow stripe is the ground. Alright everybody, this is the wiring diagram that they offer on their website. You can see it's pretty straightforward. The power wire connects to the red wire on this guy. You connect the yellow wire to the power wire that connects to the brake light, ground to the black wire, and then these blue and white wires are the configuration wires because there's several different modes of flashing that you can have with this particular module. Okay, so rather than me showing you each step of me just connecting these wires, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it off camera, and I will show you when it's done, and I will explain which ones go to which, and hopefully it'll all make sense for you that way. Alright guys, you can see here I have it wired up. It's not the prettiest thing, but the red wire from the module goes to the power wire from the brake pedal, and the yellow wire from the module goes to the power wire to the light, and then the ground wire from the module just splices into the ground wire from the brake light as well. And then you leave these other two exposed for now because those are involved in like the programming of the flashing light settings. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect it to the car, and then we're gonna cycle through the different settings, and I'll show you how to do that. And I've already done this, played with it for a minute, so I kind of got the hang of it by now. Okay, so now that I connected it to the car, you're gonna wanna have someone hit the brake pedal for you inside, or just push something on it to hold it down, hold it depressed. And here's what you do. The blue and white wire that you left exposed, these are what you use to change the settings. So you want to click it once to enter settings mode, and it'll flash like that. And now you're in the first settings mode, which is the flashing mode. Now there are three different types of settings here. You can do standard, which is just a rapid flashing and then a solid, or you can do setting 2, which is a rapid flashing, then a slow flashing, then a solid, or setting 3, which is back and forth between rapid and slow. But for me, I just want to do setting number 1 where it flashes rapidly and then goes solid. So what I'll do is I'll click it once, and you'll see it's on setting 2 right now. You click it again, 1, 2, 3, and it's on setting 3. Click it again, it's on setting 1. Now to save and continue, you just hold the 2 together until they flash rapidly. Okay, now that setting is saved. So now we're in setting mode number 2, which responds to the quantity of flashes. So you can do anywhere from 1 to 16. So I'll click it and we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm actually gonna stick with that. So I'll just hold this for now. Save and move on. Okay, now we're in the next mode, which responds to the rate at which it flashes. So you'll be able to see the rate change as I click through here. That's that. It's a little slower each time. Not really sure what's best, but I'll just pick one. And you can always go back and change it later, which is the beauty of this particular module. This is too slow for me, so I'm going to try and cycle back through. Not quite sure how many there are here, so this might take a second. Okay, so now it's really fast, a little less fast. I think I like that. Maybe I'll do one more. We'll do that one for now. Save that one. And then the final setting mode is continuous mode. So what this does is you can choose whether or not you want it to do its pattern of flashing and then solid, and then after a certain amount of time it will repeat that same pattern. But for me, I just want it to do it once and then stay solid, so that is setting number 5, which is continuous mode disabled. So we'll go ahead and click through this. So that's 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I'm going to hold and save that setting. Disables continuous mode, and then I should be all good to go. So now when you hit the brake lights, you'll see the pattern that I've selected. Go ahead and do it again. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome and totally configurable to your liking. So as you can see, this brake light module offers tons of modularity and adjustability to whatever you like. That is pretty awesome. I didn't expect it to work that well. It only took me a few minutes to play with the settings to fully understand how it works. But once I did, I was able to get it just how I like. So that's awesome. For now, I'm just going to cover up those 2 exposed wires with some heat shrink just to keep them from connecting together or doing anything weird with the settings. And I can always go back and change it later if I want. So that is really awesome. So I'll do that, and I will tuck the little module up under there. The website claims it's waterproof, so I'm not really worried about any issues with the weather. And once I have it all back together, I'll show you guys what it looks like with everything installed, and we'll get the full effect of the flashing brake light. All right, everybody, it's all back in now. I tested it already, everything's working, but let me go hop in the car and just check it out. This thing's pretty sweet. So hopefully you guys like that as much as I do. Please let me know in the comments below. I wanted your suggestions on a few other things too. I've actually been considering tinting this third brake light, but I'm actually starting to like the whole red flashing look, so maybe I won't do that. I don't know. I'll hear what you guys have to say about that. And also, because the third brake light projects only out in this direction, I've been considering covering the top segment here in maybe black vinyl or something along those lines. So then you would only see it kind of underneath. I don't know, these different ideas, different things to play with, but please let me know what you guys think of those. Also, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and hopefully I can help answer those. It was pretty straightforward installation. Kit worked pretty great, so thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for all of my future videos, and I'll see you in the next one.